Welcome back. Over the years, I've helped thousands of professional salespeople and their businesses grow. And through that experience, I've been able to distill the top 10 traits of the most successful salespeople. So today, we're going to talk about the next 3 traits of successful salespeople. I'm Tom Griffith, and this is Making Better Now. Quick recap. In our previous video, we talked about the first 4 commitments: vision, action, focus, and accountability. Now the next 3 that I want to talk about begins with alignment. What does that mean, alignment? Well, alignment, capital A, is vital vocabulary because I wanted you to begin to relabel how you move forward. So many times in our society, we're fixated on being right, and the reason that I take any action is to win. But I want to let go of winning, because if you're focused constantly on winning, that means the opposite of winning is what? Loser, right? We can't focus that way. We have to focus on aligning ourselves in this way, meaning I want you to begin to create a vision, be accountable to take action, but then align yourself by course correcting. So what I want you to think about here is a systematic narrowing, and I'm going to do this over and over and over again. Systematically narrow your deviation. That's what I mean by alignment. In today's day and age, we're so distracted. Our devices are going off all the time. Opportunities come all the time, and when they show up, they'll drag us off. But in order for you to be successful, literally a commitment of the most successful salespeople and professionals I know is the ability to quickly course correct back to the true direction. Where am I going? So alignment is vital for you to get what you want. Think of it this way, systematically, always. Narrow your deviation in. It's much, much more efficient if we walk slightly left to right than if we're wildly deviating left, right, left, right. Alignment with the direction you want to go is key. Next is mastery. Mastery, Tom, what do you mean? Well, I mean mastery means at the DNA level, without conscious awareness, you know your gig, right? The master is able to perform without having to think. And so when we reach that point of automatic nature, now we've mastered something that we're doing. And I know if you ever want to think about it in the context of mastery, you can think about the books have been written on the 10,000 hours to mastery and all the steps along the way. But some of us today would say, Tom, I don't have 10,000 hours. I got to figure this out. So I would tell you, one of the keys to mastery is teaching your craft, meaning sharing of your learning with others. 2 things happen. You provide an opportunity to someone else, but I'm going to tell you this, best I've learned in my years is as soon as you decide you're going to teach somebody, well, you get a lot better at it yourself, because now you have to think about the rationale, the structure, the technique. Everything that you do, if you're teaching that to someone else, accelerates your learning. It's a compounding effort, we should say, and the role of the master is to not simply arrive at saying, I'm the greatest or I'm the master, but to be able to give that to the next person. So mastery in your profession, in your craft, says that I've got this at the DNA level. And the acceleration, teach. Give that knowledge to the next person. Next on our list, hustle. One of my favorites. Now, I identify with this notion of the hustler, and I want you to think about it this way. Always willing. Always open, always ready. That means if I'm standing on line someplace, my ears are open. I hear a word, a phrase, a trigger, I'm willing to engage. I don't have to stop. I don't have to prepare. See, we had mastery the last time. That means you're ready. So hustle means always ready, always looking. Hustle is defined this way. I want you to think about hustle as the overnight success. Right? We've heard the band. You've seen the person that you meet them. They come to your organization. All of a sudden, they're everywhere. How do we get everywhere? How did they go from nothing to everything all of a sudden? This way. They worked hard every day for a long time. Right? That's the formula for overnight success. That's what I mean by hustle. Work hard, always ready, always open, every day without stopping. This doesn't mean you spend 16 hours a day sweating and digging and thrashing with your shovel, but you're open, you're aware, you know what's going on around you, and your ability to engage that is hustle. Grit is another great word here, but I want you to consider that formula. Work hard every day for a long time. That's your success formula. That's overnight success. That's hustle. Congratulations. We've now covered the first 7 commitments. Stay tuned for the final video where I'll complete the circle and share the 3 remaining commitments of successful sales professionals. And don't forget, at the very end of the series, we'll share how you can get access to the private Making Better Now Facebook community. And last, if you have any questions, you can contact me directly. Just submit your questions in the form below, okay? Talk to you soon.